This is my discussion post for the Quality Matters and the Learning Analytics. I'm taking a break from typing and forming sentences and grammar for this one. I need a mental break, so I'm going to do a video. So for the first question, what are the key takeaways regarding the course design strategies and the Quality Matters? I was not able to find the templates in the article online, but I did find the rubric, the whole checklist, which was incredibly helpful. I've already printed a copy of that. It's very similar what I've done before when we did our course redesigns. We had the support of our Teaching and Learning Center of Excellence. We had grant funds, so it was not something we did within the department. And they really led the checklist. The Washington State has it's called like the Washington State checklist for substantive engagement. That's what they guided our course development on and helped us with templates. So we made templates for all of those courses that we redesigned. And what was interesting was it was never intended to continue to reuse those when I went into it. That's not why we made them. They were just helping us design these courses. But what we found is we had specific templates for like the quiz page, the welcome page, course overview, module overview, the module work, discussion posts. But now we use those same templates in all our classes. And we will change them a little bit with going in and changing the heading image and the title. I also learned how to change the colors in HTML. So if a faculty wants their templates to be a specific color for their courses, that goes with their image. I just changed all of the templates and then they copied them into, the other, have one master quiz and then they'll copy it in. So our colors may be different, the image may be different, but all of the templates are the same. The one thing I will add is I did just get an email. We're going through that the ADA accessibility campus-wide, and I did get an email from our TLCE department that said all of our tabbed pages are no longer considered accessible. So like in that article that we, let me go back up to my page, that Oberlin wrote, you can see that there's like 3 tabs within that module page. That's how ours are all set up. We spent a lot of time setting up these tabs so the students weren't having to go back out and open another module. Everything was held within that module. And now we have to undo all that. So that's a little frustrating. We put in a lot of work to have those. So still in the process, not sure how to fix all that, but we have to, so we'll figure it out. In regard to the other article, it didn't resonate as much with me because with our cohort model, which is smaller, what they were talking about seemed very advanced and made sense if you had a lot of students and you were teaching a lot of courses with a lot of different students all the time. We have early alert processes in place and a lot of things in place for remediation for the students. And as a program director, I'm checking in with the faculty at midterms and just seeing where all the students are at, and so that we can provide early intervention. We have early alerts set up through the college campus. So what I was finding, that was a pretty high level of tech to do that analytics. Now we use the analytics, especially if a student is struggling and I can go in and I can look and see, well, you haven't even logged in. Like I can see that side. So I do use analytics for that. I look and see how much time a student's spending in each module in the page and on the quiz. So I do use the analytics for that. We don't have any self-paced learning because we have asynchronous courses, but it's set up week by week. So the students must complete it within the week. Similar to this one. I don't think a self-paced would work with our accreditation type of teaching because we're constantly assessing students' progress and evaluating that so that they can move on. And if they were just waiting to do it till the end of the quarter or to halfway through, there would just be way too much content for them if they had gotten behind to catch up on. And so I don't see that. I do like self-paced learning, and I have used it myself through professional development. Olympic College offers a Canvas 101 course that's one I took, and any new faculty that come through, or adjuncts that are teaching or interested in teaching a class, we'll put them through Canvas 101. It's self-paced. It's set up for 3 weeks. There is an instructor that oversees that, but you can do the work at any time throughout those 3 weeks. And then our Teaching and Learning Center for Excellence also uses self-paced learning, so it's instructor guided, so it's not similar to like an online CE where you just take it yourself. It is instructor guided. There's discussion posts, but it's like a setup for 3 weeks. Like, here's 3 weeks of inclusive pedagogy, or here's 3 weeks of liberatory design. And you join in that cohort, but when you complete the activities you have within those 3 weeks. So that to me reflects what the self-paced learning. Okay, so back to the question. So a few key takeaways. The analytic aspect for our course, I think, is it's too high above our learning knowledge right now. And I also had a reflection on the AI aspect. So I'm on our strategic planning committee, and we're talking a lot about AI and how that's going to impact higher ed. And right now, AI is just like, well, you can't use it in class, you can't use it in class. And one of the things as a strategic planning committee we're talking about is, if we're not teaching our students how to use AI, they're going to be done with school, their program, and then really not be where everybody else is at in their profession if they're not able to use it. And this to me is an example that they are talking about using this analytics, which should be AI driven and AI focused, but yet in our program we can't use AI. So we really should, in my opinion, be learning how to use AI to do these types of things as part of instructional design, and doing that in our courses. So, but that's conversation for another day. And I know it's creating a lot of issues in higher ed, and I'm on strategic planning committee, like I said, so we're talking about that. All right, I think I answered those questions, and have a great weekend. Thank you.